Hello and welcome to the Ranksters
What? That was quick.
episode number.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, hey.
episode. It was 31, I think. I think it's 31.
I'm not used to these starting so quickly.
Yeah, we take forever. Oh, I'm not
Yeah,
streaming it, so I don't have to put the starting Zoom screen up.
right.
I'm Adrian. Gore's here. That's
Yeah,
it. Just us, baby.
that's it. So that's
We're talking about
we
a
got
niche game today,
got rid of
so
the fat.
no one really played this series before, so just us.
Just
This
us.
very niche indie obscure title franchise. You know.
Yeah,
Only two games
very,
in this
very
actual
indie.
franchise, though. It's weird. They skipped one. It's just Mass Effect 2 and 3 that they've ever made. I don't. I hear they're
That's
gonna.
true.
I hear they're bringing one finally out in America.
That's true. I also heard there was another one that got canceled like 4 years ago.
Oh shit! They were
Never
gonna
came
make one
out.
for this last gen.
Yeah, it's called Mass Effect. I don't know, Antonio or something. I don't know. It never came
Mass
out.
Effect Milky Way or some shit.
Yeah, Mass Effect. I don't know. Andromeda Strain or something. I don't know.
Android 7.
Android, yeah, I think it was Android 17, named after their favorite DBZ character.
That's weird. I wish they came out with it. I'm sure it'd be perfect if they did.
Oh well, I'm sure that you know what? If it came out, I bet it would have weird faces. I don't know why I'm thinking that. Like the faces would
BioWare's
be
better
fucked
than
up.
that.
The eyes would be all fucked up and like going two different ways.
Nah, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
It'd be fine. There wouldn't
Yeah.
be glitches or anything. I bet.
Nah, that would work perfectly. Just the faces would be fucked up.
My light.
He's already leaving. I
I can't believe it.
can't believe it.
We're talking about Mass Effect.
That game would definitely not be in the bargain bin at GameStop for $2 also.
Nah, there's no way.
No.
It's probably like an Xeno game. It's gonna stay 60 forever.
Yeah. It's like a Switch exclusive. Stay 40 forever.
There's no way they'd follow up this really well-known and well-received franchise with a shit entry afterwards. There's no way.
Yeah. They would never end a trilogy on a shit note to just say fuck the rest of it and we'll just restart with a really terrible beginning.
Yeah, but now we got
Mass Effect.
Yeah, but now they're bringing the first one. It's like Star Wars. You start in the halfway and you finish it, and then you go back and do the prequel.
That's true.
We're doing Mass Effect Squad.
That's true.
Squadmates tier.
Yeah. You start off with the bad movies, then you do the prequels, so you can explain it.
Yeah,
The good ones. Yeah, the good ones.
the good prequels.
The good
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Everyone's favorite is episode 1.
Anyway, all right, enough with the fucking bit.
So shout out. I just noticed that.
No problem. Yep.
Good list.
Which is good because I'd be like, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Um,
Well, actually, I would know it's Andromeda because the faces would be all fucked up.
Yeah, right.
So,
So Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition, is coming out
yep.
this week.
Few
By the
days.
time of posting, we're recording this the Monday that it's getting posted. Like literally, as soon as this is up, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. So
Yeah. So 3 days for his channel. Mine, maybe I'll post it. Maybe I'll post this one early.
you can post it on launch day, probably.
Maybe
Launch day might be a good
that
day.
might work.
Um,
Also, shout outs to Biomutant. That also comes out this month.
Oh,
Just wanna
fuck.
shout it out. Yeah, man. Just want to shout
I
it
have my
out.
pre-orders still. I keep forgetting about it.
Yeah, you get the collector's edition, man.
For 60
Did you see the
bucks.
statue? You see the statue?
Does it look good?
That's pretty good. You got the bio
I liked-
guy, whoever the fuck he is, and then some thing. I don't know.
I like the Star Wars trailer they made of it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, the
That's
more I
pretty funny.
see about the game, the happier I am. And you could tell they
Yeah,
took
it
a
looks
long.
fun.
It's been a long time coming, but you could tell that was
Yeah.
because they really
They
wanted.
announced that back in 2017.
It looks a lot better than I thought it would too. I went and actually watched the videos. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty good.
Anyway,
Mass
Mass
Effect.
Effect. So we're just gonna
Makes
go
me Mass
make
Erect.
yeah,
Yo, that ass effect made me Mass Erect. That's what everybody used to say. Back
yeah, but they cropped it out in in the Legendary Edition. So
Yeah, that redacted makes my redacted.
it makes my ass redacted.
My redacted effect makes my ass erect. Wait, hold on. All right. Anyway, yeah. Oh, my ass is erect. Are we sure? Because I looked, I didn't notice anybody missing, but there isn't anybody missing, right?
I
By
you
the
know
way,
what?
this is just squad mates, people you take with you. So there are going to be some characters missing. This is just squad mates.
Yeah,
we want to do a short one. So
yeah, you know what? It's been so long that if we miss someone, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Last time I played it was back in 2013. So
Yeah, so we're really rusty on this. In a perfect world, we play the Legendary Edition and come back to this, but that doesn't give you the views, you know?
yeah, it's true. I'm
So
sure this won't give us views either, but
now
we'll
some of
see.
these do pretty well, actually. Like
Yeah, I
like
got
de
40 views.
like decently well for just us being assholes and ranking shit. Like what did
Yeah,
DreamWorks video do?
I don't know, 20. I didn't post that one up yet.
Oh
I haven't. Wait, did I post that one up? I don't remember
no.
now. I don't think I did yet.
No, if I type in Gor the movie got DreamWorks, your crude's reaction is the first thing that pops up.
Oh yeah,
Let's
I'm
see.
the first. If you type in my name in DreamWorks, I'm the first one. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I got 40 views off that, which is like something
Hell
like
yeah, that's like
for me
number one
having
video.
like yeah, ever. Yeah, I don't have any bigger videos than that.
No, definitely
Yeah, so we're gonna go and just bang this thing out. Bang, bang,
not.
bang.
Yeah, we'll bang this out.
Like
5 minute
Shepard.
intro.
Yeah.
5 minute intro. Now we're
6
gonna bang
minutes
it out
actually.
right here. Oh well, I was
All right.
being conservative.
I'm so
All
fucking
right.
rusty on the names, but I trust you.
Oh, you don't know this guy's name?
I know that starts with a T.
Thane.
Yeah.
Thane.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I know
Bane.
the names. Thane.
Bane.
Thane. No, not Bane. That's the guy from break knee.
Break the knee.
I break you. I'll put you on here.
He sounds like an old man, dude.
I throw
I'm
you
very
on-
rusty on a
Yeah,
lot of
that's what it
names. Not
sounds
that
like.
not that I forgot the characters, but like
Okay.
it's been
Well, I
it's been
remember
so
most of
fucking
these
long.
characters. I mean, I remember a lot of these characters.
Well, I know
so-
I remember the characters. I just names might be rusty, and I'm terrible with names.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, me
Dude,
too,
things
but
fucking awesome.
these
Remember
guys
that?
are-
Remember that cutscene where he comes in just kicking ass, all like
Yeah,
camouflage.
man, with his sword. Yeah, he's a badass.
Good ass fucking cutscene. Love his
Dane's a
voice.
badass, and then
Voice is
I don't
fucking
want-
incredible.
Yeah, the voice with the little modulation they do
Uh-huh.
for the voice actor, pretty good. I can't do it obviously, but it's pretty good. I want to say there might be spoilers in this, just
There will be
just in case.
spoilers. Sorry.
Yeah, there will be spoilers. We should have said that earlier. 'Cause
Oh, I'm
usually
sorry.
we
You
don't
know,
spoil-
Thane is some badass. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, no, not that part, because I'm about to spoil something.
Okay, no. From now
Um,
on, yeah, spoilers. We don't.
Yeah. No, I'm about to spoil something. When he shows up to save you, help you out in Mass Effect 3, and then he gets stabbed by what's his name? Caden?
Yeah.
No, Caden's that fucking douchebag.
No.
Troy Baker.
Yeah,
Troy
the
Baker
fucking
voiced him.
evil dude that was only in that
Oh
game.
God,
right?
what's his name? I think he had it. His name. It was K something. It was a K.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. That's what it was. And Troy Baker played him for some reason. No, it was like Kai Lang. Is it Kai Lang?
Kai Lang.
Yeah, there you go. Kai Lang. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
I typed
Kai
in
Lang.
Mass Effect 3, who stabbed Thane, and that's just like top.
Who said Thane? Kai Lang. And yeah, when he does that, and then of course that's when he pretty much he dies a little bit after that.
Oh,
It
what
was
a
just
what a
like, oh, man.
badass cutscene
The
though.
first death, I think, because I think he died, and then spoilers again. Morden dies after that, I believe, or maybe Morden dies first. I don't remember.
Morden's fucking death, dude. Oh
Yeah,
god, we'll get to that.
We'll,
in a
we'll
bit.
get to Morden.
Thane's a
pretty far
badass.
in.
I wish we got more of him. Like he
Yeah,
even for a
he had that sickness. He had that. Remember, he was sick.
yeah, and for a character that's on the cover of 2,
Yeah,
he's kind of
He's
low
not in a
key
lot.
still.
Yeah, he's low key, but he makes an impression.
Yeah,
I think they put him on the front cover because they wanted an alien on the
To
front.
look all
like just one.
sci-fi, yeah.
Yeah, because if they just because it was Shepard,
Miranda, and then
which
Thane.
is weird, and then Thane. But it would be weird if they just had Miranda, Shepard, and I don't know. I guess they could put Liara, but which they probably
Put
should.
Garrus.
But Garrus, yeah. But they want to advertise the new characters, I assume too.
Sure.
Have Shepard there, and then have 2 new characters. I don't know. They should put the elusive man back. That would have been good. Okay, elusive.
No,
man.
they
He's not
should have
Squadmate,
put
but he's a
put
character.
Shepard with the gun looking the other way.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. And then maybe he's looking down.
Yeah, he's looking to the side like
Chin
this.
down, eyes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's holding like American flag or something like or the American flag in the background. He has the gun like this.
And then the elusive man just
That's a
like
good
in the
idea.
background, like kind of like transparent.
Yeah, or they could have did what Hitman 3 did and just had them all in darkness. You couldn't fucking.
She just had a
see
black
what
box.
No black box. What the fuck is this? I'm like,
Yeah.
is this a new darkness game? What the fuck? I didn't know they made that.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that looks better.
because it's red.
Yeah, I was about to say that one looks better.
Yours
My
doesn't have the red,
PS4.
right?
Yeah, because you got the.
I got the
sexy
deluxe.
edition.
Yeah, they said they gotta make it deluxe. How we do it? All right, show them on the cover.
Yeah, here we go. Here's mine. Fucking, you can't even see his ass. Look how shitty he is.
They're punishing you for buying the regular version.
Yeah. Hey, you want to see more of Agent 47's silhouette? You gotta
Spend
get
an
the
extra
fucking
$10.
deluxe edition. Yeah, douchebags. All right.
Thane's awesome. I'd put him in A.
Thane's great. Yeah, put him in A.
All right, here's everyone's
A for
favorite
Thane.
boy.
Garrus is S.
Yeah,
Fucking amazing character. Love him. Calibrations. What a fucking
such a
brilliant man.
fucking
I can't
bro.
wait. Yo, immediately when I finally went back to Mass Effect 3 with the Wii U version, because I played it on Wii U, and I finally played FemShep.
Oh, you fucked the shit out of him.
I fucked the shit out of Garrus. Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, it depends on, you know.
Nah.
I don't want to tell stories out of the bedroom, but you know.
I don't fucking tell.
Things happen. I don't fucking tell exactly. But the Garrus is amazing. He's your bro.
I love the like the ending. Remember like the end of Mass Effect 3 where you kind of had the last little hoorah with everyone.
Yep.
And then it was like golf. You guys played on top of that like corridor on the Citadel. And you're just kind of talking life. I was like, that's some good shit right there.
Yeah. Was that the DLC or was that
I'm pretty sure it's a base game.
Yeah, I think it might have been base game too. The DLC's really
I didn't actually play it. I still haven't played Citadel. Remember that? So
oh yeah, if
you
haven't played it, then it's
but yeah, no, it was
that
y'all
was great.
Just...
That's like if Mass Effect did a holiday special.
Yeah, I'm so excited. That's gonna be my cherry on the top for finishing the whole trilogy finally. Like, because I never played one. Yeah. I played the fucking shit out of 2, and I played just about all of 3. I think literally, if it wasn't, I played From Ashes. I played Leviathan. Was there another one?
Leviathan, From Ashes.
There was another one. There's another one because there was 3.
For 2?
3.
For 3?
There was 3 major ones, and From Ashes with the pre-order DLC. But no. So From Ashes, ignore From Ashes. That's pre-order DLC.
Okay, because that's what's his name. Because From Ashes is what's his name? Javik?
Are you say Tevin?
I was gonna say Tavin. I think Tavin's a fucking.
Yeah.
I think he's another character from a BioWare game. Or Tevin? Yeah, Tevin.
Omega.
DSP guy. Omega. Okay, yeah, that's 2 though. I thought.
No, that's
is that
3.
the one where you help out? What's her name? Oh, is that 3?
Yeah,
I thought that's when you help out. What's her name? The one. Asari.
Yeah, woman. I'm looking at that for 3 right now.
Voiced by Carrie-Anne Moss.
And then Mass Effect 2.
I forgot her name. What's her name? Does it say?
Aria or something like that?
Aria, no. Is that right?
It says, Aria T'Loak.
Oh, yeah. I think you only know her. Well, you know her first name, I guess, but I think whenever you see her, it just says like, maybe it says her full name.
Yeah, Mass Effect 2 had Zaid, Kasumi Stolen Memory, Overlord, Lair the Shadow Broker.
And then Shadow Broker. Shadow Broker's great.
And then it had Arrival, which was the linking DLC that got into there.
Yeah, which is good.
We'll get to those.
I don't think I never played Arrival, so it's good.
Arrival was really good too.
Yeah. I heard.
All right.
I heard it wasn't like extremely necessary if you're okay with.
Nah, but I mean, it was a good way to get hyped.
It just tells why Commander Shepard's in jail, pretty much.
Yeah,
well, not jail, but he's in.
It was a good hype piece of content to get into.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you're watching this, literally right after this, Gor and I are gonna react way back to Angry Joe's indoctrination theory video because we hadn't seen that in ages.
I thought it was longer, but I think it's like only 20
Wasn't it multiple parts? Wasn't it like 2 videos about
I don't know. I looked it up the other day, indoctrination theory, Angry Joe, and I only found, I think there's one video about him talking about it, but not like the thorough breakdown. And then the thorough breakdown one I thought it was like
2
was
parts,
like 23 minutes. I think there's a video of him talking about it, but it was like an update or something more so than we can watch that too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't watch him obviously because I wanted to wait, but I just looked it up to see.
Yeah,
I think there was a more recent video that talked about the indoctrination theory. I didn't watch that either. So. I haven't watched the indoctrination theory videos in almost 8 years.
This is gonna be like rewatching it. Yeah, well, no, it's 9 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, but I think I watched it again a little bit later. Like I think maybe around the Mass Effect 3 on Wii U. All right. Played on Wii U. Anyway, Grunt.
So Grunt, being that I didn't play 1, this is the one I was defaulted with.
Rex. I'm sorry, Rex.
Rex
is the which is at the end. Which is we're not gonna be able to talk about too much because we didn't play Mass Effect 1 we couldn't get into it.
Wait, yeah, Rex is Argonaut Rex is the Argonaut Rex is the one that from Mass Effect 1, right?
And Reeve is the other guy that you see, right? Reeve is
which one's this one? This one's Grunt, right? I thought this one's Grunt.
Yeah, no, that's Grunt. No, Reeve is I don't think he's a squad mate.
No, but Rex is, and that's this guy. Which
Argonaut Reeve, I think his name.
I guess could we just lump this guy? Should I make a category right now saying didn't or doesn't know or something like that because we haven't played with Rex.
Oh, maybe that is Reeve at the end. Is right? I'm confused.
I'm fairly confident that's Rex.
Yeah, it's Rex. I just want to make sure who Reeve is. Reeve is a character. He's the one you talk to throughout most of the loyalty missions for Grunt. Okay, I was just trying to make sure. Grunt is great. What did you say about Grunt? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say, do you want me to make another category for Rex? Because we can't really rank Rex.
Unless you sure, because I did watch a full playthrough of Mass Effect 1.
We can rank him if you want to put just his.
No, it's fine because I think it's better if you've played the game for at least that character because I don't remember a lot about him. I do remember enough about some of the other characters though, or I guess 2 of the other characters. Didn't play 1. Lol. There you go. Perfect. All right, yeah. So put him in there, yeah. All right, I think
someone's gonna fast forward and think we're being shit. For the record, I'm very excited to play 1. I just heard so many like kind of.
Hey, I've tried to play Mass Effect 1 like 5 times. I just can't get it. I can't. So I'm sorry. The gameplay is just.
I really want to, and I didn't.
For me. I just do not like it.
I'm super excited to get into it with Legendary Edition, but Mass Effect 2's gameplay was what hooked me, pretty much like.
Yeah, because the gameplay for Mass Effect 2 and 3 aren't amazing. They're good. They're really good, but they're really good.
They suffice.
So you can get through it, and everything else is amazing. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're really good. I don't think they're amazing because it's still kind of like third-person shooter.
I'd say Mass Effect 3 was good enough. If we held on with multiplayer,
because like if you compare it to like Gears of War for the time, like Gears of War had more.
The abilities what hit though. Like
the
like Vanguard, where you just fucking thrust the shit in them.
Yeah. Well,
that's what I'm thinking of.
You could word that better.
Nah, thrust your shit.
Yeah, thrust your shit into them.
But I do want to play 1. I'm very excited to play 1. I also just didn't want to watch a video of it because I'm like, one day I'll get to. I always meant to, but now that we're doing this,
did years ago. That's why. Like, I don't remember a lot about Rex. I remember he's very similar to most. Oh my god, what are they called? No, no. He's from 3.
Which one? Oh no, I thought this was
James.
Yeah.
No, Kaden I could talk about. So I think he's gonna be the only one I can't really say too much. Actually, you'll be the only one talking about what's his name, Saeed. Is that?
Oh, you didn't play Saeed?
Saeed. I never got the DLC, and I think he was in Mass Effect 3 on the Wii U version, but he's barely in it. So
yeah.
it was like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, I heard about you.
I mean, I saw cutscenes with him. Like I watched those, but you'll be talking about him more.
Sure.
But Kaden and I can talk about.
Okay.
Anyway, back to Grunt. Grunt is a great character. I love Grunt.
I like him. He's not.
I like that he's still young. Like he was just born.
A literal baby.
Yeah, he's a little baby. He's a Grunt.
I will say.
I love that he starts off wanting to kill Shepard, and it's just like I feel like his is like the best character development from what I remember when it comes to like respecting Shepard, because everybody kind of respects him in some way, some small way, where Grunt just wants to kill him, and then he respects him more later on by just like him helping him.
And then he's a diehard like homie. He's like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, exactly.
But I will say, I think because Rex and Grunt have such a opposite like way they do things, where Rex is like very like hardened. They know the thing. He's kind of a badass like that. But Grunt, they both do the same thing, but opposite ends. I do when you phrase it that way. I'm gonna retract my point. What I'm about to say, but like I thought that Rex kind of had a more interesting backstory. But I like the way you phrase it. That Grunt's literal really baby into like vicious baby, and then all of a sudden just a badass for you. He's like, all right, I got you.
Yeah, but Grunt also has like a childlike mentality a little bit because he just wants to go and fuck things up. I mean, childlike for what do they call again? Oh my god,
shit.
I forgot their race. It's been years. I'm gonna look it up and pretend like I knew the entire Krogan.
Yeah.
I knew that. I knew that. So yeah, he's for his race, he's childlike, I guess, because like Rex is actually headstrong from what I've seen of him.
But you know what? It does carry more weight when you have Rex in there, just because he has the whole genophage and everything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Grunt doesn't really have that knowledge.
Yeah.
But still, it's a cool dynamic to add into the crew, which is already diverse as hell.
Grunt is, I believe, voiced by Steve Blum. So
there you go.
I'm pretty sure he is, unless am I wrong? Hold on, I'm gonna look him up. Mass Effect Grunt. We're gonna be doing this a lot, so
yeah.
Just want to make sure I'm right because it's been it's Steve Blum. All right, shout out to Steve Blum. You might know him from every video game ever.
What do you say? You say A?
And Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, he's great. Not as good as Thane, but I think he's great.
He's probably Grunt's like on the cusp of B, but like low A.
Sure, like A-. I'll accept that.
All right, Liara,
the best.
The one that Fox News just fucking hated.
Yeah,
you saw a little alien nip.
Blue butt. Oh yeah, and a butt. Did you see a butt?
Yeah, but I think they were freaking out about the alien nip.
One cheek.
They were doing like that, and then it was like Jeff Keighley was on.
Jeff Keighley showed up. He's like, and then they just interrupt him.
And then they're like, you can just fuck anyone. He's like, you have to develop a relationship in the game.
Yeah, he's the one that looks like the fucking like actual like journalist in that moment, like the actual like he should be the news anchor, not them. Where they're like, well, yeah, but you see a T. I'm like, all right, well, yeah, you see a blue nipple. I'm like, all right, cool, all right, yeah. But there's a lot of story and there's a lot of character and there's a lot of great writing and well, fuck it though. You see a nipple, so it's bad. Whatever. You see fucking Sharon Stone's puss in Basic Instinct, but that's a great movie. Straight up, you see it. No, go watch Basic Instinct.
Let's do it right now. Hold on.
Go watch Basic. It's a good movie.
We'll look it up. Watch it right now. With this video.
Yeah, well, it's probably on YouTube because hey, if they could put it in a fucking movie theater, that's fine.
Liara's top bae.
Liara's great.
I mean, not my bae, but like I respect her.
That's mine. That's my. You know what? Not every playthrough, but every time I play one of the games, I need to at least flirt. At least flirt her once. Like go for it, and then go. But I've already romanced her. I need to do somebody else.
I need to break her heart a little bit.
Yeah, well, just like start the romance, but don't continue it, so she doesn't really.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Don't go full all the way. Tease it. Jack.
This was actually the first romance I had in
Jack's awesome.
My playthrough, just because it was so different from everyone else. Everyone else kind of felt like coddling. At first, like my first play, I remember this is my first. Like I went to a dry, but I was like, this one's kind of interesting. I like this one. It stands out.
One thing I find funny about Jack is that Jack was in 2010, right, from Mass Effect 2. Same year that the original Nier came out. Both of them have foul-mouthed female characters that wear basically nothing. And both of them are awesome. And both of them are getting remasters in the span of like a couple weeks in between each other. So just shout outs to foul-mouthed female characters, even though Kane's Kane's the character I'm talking about. You'll see in Nier whenever you fucking play it. But she's great.
I'm gonna probably just barge it once work is done for summer.
Yeah,
because
also Kane's a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, because I want to dedicate more time to it, because I do want to barge through Resident Evil 7 and 8 now. And I'm playing 999 right now, so I want to knock that out too. And,
We might have to delay 999 just another week, because there's so many things coming out. It's 30 hours long.
It's not that long right now. I'm already like 3 puzzles in, and it's going.
There's like 25 puzzles in the game.
They're pretty quick though. Like I'm like haven't even played that much. I'm just like knocking it out.
Yeah, no, the early ones are easy though.
All right, we'll see.
No, the last one's really easy.
Let's discuss that soon though.
Especially if you're a grandma. Hey, if you wanted your grandma or your mom to play a Japanese visual novel, just give her the last puzzle of 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. You'll know exactly what I mean when you get to it. Anyway. Jack is great. Jack is an A. She's foul-mouthed. She's badass. And I like where her character goes in the third game, where she's like teaching students and stuff, but she's still like trying to. She's like an alcoholic.
I put her above Thane.
Yeah, that's fine. I love Thane, but I think she's used really well in 2, not as well in 3. I don't think she has like a big outro.
So some of them, the problem with Mass Effect that you kind of get afterwards is that because BioWare doesn't want to dedicate all the resources to characters that could have been dead, to people that might not even exist to them. They don't want to invest all this time into there, which kind of sucks because you can kind of feel that.
That was the problem with Walking Dead too.
Yeah.
Like Walking Dead, they didn't want to give too much time with certain characters.
Oh, this person lived. The 2 episodes dead.
Because this one, like, then we have to hire 2 voice actors because this one could have died, and and then they'd say, "Fuck it." A couple episodes later, that character's dead anyway. So it's just like, all right. But yeah, no, that makes sense. You think though, BioWare, like, I get it. They had to rush Mass Effect 3 out. That's probably why we got so little when it comes to like a satisfying conclusion. But you'd think that, like, all right, they don't have too many like giant areas. They just give some of the characters a little bit more to do. And I remember Jack and I want to say who
Jill.
else? There's like and Jill, yeah. Jack and Jill. No, what's her name? Samara? Is that her name? The other sorry, is that her name?
I don't know.
I think it's Samara, or it's something like that. It's Samantha. So Samantha sorry.
Yeah, Samara.
Samara, okay. Like, I don't think she has like anything to do in the 3rd one. I don't even remember her in the 3rd one.
They needed a sorry to cover in case she didn't have Liara.
Yeah.
That's like
she's
she's
your teammate in all 3 games. She's like the only one that comes back in all 3 games, doesn't she?
Liara?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Oh no, she lives through 2. Like, she can't. Can you kill her in 1?
Yeah. No, you can't kill her at all. I don't think.
Yeah, because she's not with you in 2. So
I think she's not. I thought she.
No, she wasn't with you. She's in the lair of the Shadow Broker.
Yeah, she's doing the Shadow Broker stuff. Yeah, I thought she shows up a lot. Maybe she doesn't become a squad mate, but I could have sworn she a lot. She
might show up a lot, but she never was in the squad mate in 2.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That makes sense. Garrus is though. Garrus
the homie.
Yeah. Archangel.
All right.
That's another thing. We didn't mention Archangel.
Jacob.
Yeah. Jacob, I find very weak.
It felt lame. Everyone had this pretty cool story, and his was like pretty much a dad story. It was like, come on, you guys could have got more creative with that.
Same thing that fucking. I mean, it was a different dad issue. But like, same thing that fucking Miranda has too. Miranda has dad issues also. Mm-hmm. Hers were a little bit more severe, from what I remember, though. With the sister and all that. I can't remember what Jacob's father is. It's just like Jacob's father was like, he wanted to impress him or something like that. He wanted to impress his father or something.
I think something like that. I remember the mission not even being that great either.
I do not remember.
I remember like the vague part of the mission, but I remember just like not being that great. And it sucks because I actually like the character. Like, you could tell it was a pretty good character, but it just kind of got like, it felt like he just kind of got the shaft in terms of like what it could have been.
Yeah, and it is unfortunate when you don't make a good impression. Then I don't really want him on my team that much. So if there is great dialogue that we missed because of that, then I mean that's just the unfortunate side effect of not having.
That's the hard part about Mass Effect is you miss a lot. No matter how, like, you have to do a lot of playthroughs to get like.
To be fair, like, what characters you like, you know. So those are the characters you want to bring with you. So even if Jacob had some great dialogue there, it wouldn't mean as much as anything Garrus says. You know what I mean? Like, Garrus could say fart, not even fart. He'd just say fart. I mean, I find that more interesting and more likable than Jacob saying whatever, because Jacob's kind of dull, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Garrus is great. So anyway, let's talk about Jacob.
I don't want to give him low because I still like. Yeah.
I give him a high C. He's probably him and this guy right here.
Yeah. So again, this is kind of even with Zaid, like, spoiler alert, for some reason they just kind of give the shaft on some of these characters. This one could have been so fucking cool.
Which is weird because in the trailer they actually emphasized the new trailer for the new game, the new trilogy. They actually emphasized Zaid a little bit. Like, they actually show like here's the textures, you know. But Zaid barely in that.
Because what's this guy's name again?
Javik, I think.
Yeah. No, that never sounds right. It's could have been so fucking cool. I hear that if you bring him along your game, he just has so much wild stuff and gives you so much lore, and it's like, this is a pre-order DLC. The fuck?
Yep. I mean, you could buy it separately, I guess, but
but still, like, the hell?
You can only play it if you have a pre-order. I never bought it because I did hear, like, I read reviews saying it was a very lame mission.
Yeah, the mission's lame, but the character itself
the character wasn't that great, so I was just like, eh. But I played it with the Mass Effect 3 Wii U version. I'm gonna bring up the Wii U version, because that's how I played some of this DLC shit because I didn't buy it when it first came out. He was cool. I liked him actually.
He says a lot of like really cool shit I hear when he's your squad mate.
Yeah,
so I'm probably gonna bring him along a lot on my next playthrough.
Yeah, me too. What's the one DLC that's not in Mass Effect 2? Is it Pinnacle Station?
That's Mass Effect 1.
Mass Effect 1.
Pinnacle Station and Bring Down the Sky.
Yeah, those two aren't in because the code got all fucked up, right?
I think so, but I heard they weren't that great. Or was it just one?
Yeah, I think it was just Pinnacle Station. I think
it was the one that didn't even matter though.
Maybe it's both of them. I don't know. It could have been both.
Let me check.
Yeah, because like the code got all fucked up, and that would make sense for Mass Effect 1 because they wanted to rewrite a lot of that stuff. So
yeah,
if the code got fucked up, then like they have to remake it, I guess.
It's missing. Hold on. Yeah, it's missing.
Not worth it for that, I assume.
The fuck is this? Pinnacle Station.
Yeah,
because they contracted a company to do that.
Isn't that just the guns or something? I
heard that was like almost like I could be wrong, but I know that that's not even like a story mission. It's like just a combat mission, pretty much. So
yeah, it's like combat trials or something.
Yeah,
like that, right?
Bring Down the Sky was the one that you wanted.
Yeah, and that's on there.
Yeah, the only one missing is Pinnacle Station.
Okay. All right. So Javik, I like Javik. I'll give him B. I like him. He's and also he has good development because I feel like he becomes a little bit more not human, but he mellows out a little bit more because at first he's very hostile and like.
I would be chilling. What the fuck's going on, bro?
Yeah. He wakes up. He's a Prothean, right?
Prothean. Prothean? No, Prothean.
No, Promethean's Halo.
Yeah. No, it's Alien.
Yeah, it's Xenomorph. He's a Xenomorph. If he
fat.
opened his mouth and fucking another mouth came out, then I would use my
and then like a mini Venom came out or something.
Yeah, and then Eminem came out of that mouth and went Venom, knock.
I think your reaction is the only one referencing that song.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Everybody has a short attention span. They probably thought that was the first Venom fucking movie out
ever.
Like, oh man, Venom finally getting his big screen debut. Comic book, yay!
I want to see where that universe goes. I'm still confused. I don't believe.
I don't give a shit.
I don't believe. What's his name?
It's all a nightmare.
It's all a travesty.
The fucking what are they gonna call it? The Sony Cinematic Universe? Get the fuck out of here. Morbius, get the fuck out of here. Morbius is gonna suck.
They're gonna link him.
I don't think people are ready for how bad Morbius is gonna be.
The only saving grace of Morbius is gonna be they're gonna link it to MCU somehow.
Well, yeah, because they got fucking Michael
so
Keaton.
that's the only saving grace that movie's gonna have.
Yeah, saving grace.
No, I mean saving grace for some people, I should say.
For
also,
the money.
I just noticed you can see my congratulations on your free copy, by the way. Shout out to Capcom.
Oh hell yeah! I couldn't see it because the camera's really small.
Did you return your copy?
No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it. Fuck it.
Hell
I'm gonna play on Xbox after I'm done. Dude, that game is fucking tense though. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Like, Resident Evil 7 was tense, but like Resident Evil 8 is like I don't know. Resident Evil 7 stopped being tense the first time around, like going through it. Like
and do it in VR, pussy.
Then you know what the fuck? You can't do it in VR.
Oh.
Resident Evil Village? No, I can't. Sadly, that would be great if it was in VR, but I did play Resident Evil 7 in VR. I didn't beat the game, but I played the first.
I tried it for a little bit, but
first couple hours is the scariest part. So
I tried it for a little bit and I got motion sickness. I'm like, nope, can't do this.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a good way to experience the game the first time, though.
No, I mean that game is also like except for the bosses, that game is pretty light on moving because you're really being slow, and it's very dark too, so it's not like all this bright shit. So also it does help you aim, so you could save ammo because you could just move your head to aim, which is really nice. So you just like fucking
yeah. So I'll probably start that this weekend. I think actually.
Hell yeah, that's a good one. Actually, if you're good with PC, I would recommend it on PC because I think it's on Game Pass, isn't it?
No, actually maybe.
I think it is.
I have the gold edition.
Oh, okay. I would recommend it only because it's so like just snappier. Because I played it a little bit on PC. I didn't know if it was on Game Pass. I did try it out last month. It was just like, ooh, it's nice. Anyway, back to Mass Effect. James, what do you agree with B for Javik? I assume so.
I think I would have put him C if it wasn't for the cool shit that he just says during his companion or not. I guess the mission when he's with you.
Yeah, just missions are coming. James. Okay, I think everybody hates James.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
because of his look. And also he
very
doesn't
Gears of War.
He doesn't leave a very good first impression. Because he's like, hey, look at me, I work out. Hey, what's up? I forgot what's the nickname he calls you. He calls you a nickname throughout the entire game. Fuck, I forgot. Dummy. He calls you something. James.
I hate when there's some loudmouth that just treats you like shit as if you're not a fucking badass already. That's what the fucking I felt like with Locke in fucking 5. Not only was he a shit character, but like, excuse you, bitch, I'm Master Chief. Fuck off.
Yeah, Locke is not great. James, though, I warmed up to James, and obviously they wanted James to be a cool character because they based the entire movie around him. Do you remember that anime that came out?
Oh, was that based on him?
Yeah, well, he was the main character.
Oh my God.
It was a team of people, and it was supposed to be his team, and it's supposed to be he's the only one that shows back up. So sure. I'm assuming it's based around him. I never watched it. I heard it wasn't great. I want to know what he fucking calls you. Let me just, I guess, look up nickname for Shepard. I really want to know because I remember every time he did it, it pissed me off. He would call. He says that Jack reminds. Okay. Loco. He just calls him Loco all the time. Yeah, that's right. There you go. He was just like, all right, Loco. All right. And it's weird because it's Freddie Prinze Jr. voicing him, so it's fucking Fred from Scooby-Doo talking. Who's great. He was great. He's a great voice actor. He's been in a lot of video games since.
Oh, this is more on you because I didn't even use him. I just wasn't a fan.
I didn't use him a lot either, but I mean he does show up in the story. So I'll say low C. Like I don't hate him, but
I like Jacob more.
I like Jacob more. Jacob's just like less annoying. So all right, Kaden, the Doug of the franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kaden just had the unfortunate duty of being either him or Ashley, which Ashley's not a great character either. Especially since in the first game she's kind of racist. So it's just like, all right. Yeah, in the first game she says some derogatory shit about aliens. So it's like she does.
Is that racist or is that speciest?
I guess it's whatever. Fuck it. Whatever. It's the same shit in Mass Effect. Everybody, there's tentacle monsters. You could say, look at this squid guy. Would that be species?
Hey, fuck you, squid guy.
If I say I hate dogs, does that make me specious? Everybody, well, I guess they would cancel me on Twitter.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, if I just say I hate dogs.
Yeah, people will hate you.
Yeah, but what if I say I hate dogs, but I still support dogs as
dog rights?
As dog, yeah, as rights. Then it'd be like, all right.
No, it's still calling you an asshole.
What if I say I hate cats because I'm allergic to them? Well, I can still get canceled.
Yeah.
Someone throw a cat at me and I die.
Yeah.
Like, I hate this, but I don't want to get canceled.
You can't say the H word anymore.
What? Howard?
Yeah, Howard. It sucks trying to talk about uncut gems. Yeah.
There he is. Anyway, Kaden is very, very lame for. I remember watching a playthrough for this. No commentary because I just wanted to hear all the shit. I didn't need to hear fucking someone be funny. And I just remember not liking him at all. He was so lame. I didn't hate him, but he was just so milquetoast. And I understand why. Like I feel bad for the voice actor because I'm sure he does all this work and then nobody fucking sees it ever because no one picks him. Even if they never play Mass Effect 1 like us, I'm sure when they say, who'd you save? The hot girl or this guy? Like, well, it's like, so, bye. It's like, all right, well, sorry, Kate. I can't even say your fucking name. Ashley's a normal. Ashley Williams.
Did you just say Ashley's a normal?
Ashley's a normal.
I know you're gonna say a name, but you're like Ashley's a normal.
Ashley's a normal. Well, Kaden's so fucking lame. He might as well be an alien. He's really lame. Also, Ashley Williams is a reference to Evil Dead. So, because that's the name of Bruce Campbell's character. Yeah, D. I'd say D plus, just to be a little nicer, but sure.
All right.
Kasumi, right?
Kasumi's a badass.
Yeah, Kasumi's really cool. And I like that she's not a romanceable because she has like the dead husband. I think the husband or boyfriend just lost or whatever. I like that whole story. Like he's dead. And
You
You know?
ain't swooning her.
Yeah, you ain't swooning her.
She's
I like
badass.
it. She's like one of the only characters in this game you can't romance.
Which sucks. I actually like her a lot.
I really like her too.
But
Edie's the only other one because I guess Samari can't either. Really, actually, can you? You might be able to. No, I think you can because I think there's a sex scene. I remember watching.
I remember watching.
I watched a lot of playthroughs back then.
Yeah.
And also I watched a compilation of all the sex scenes. Hell, more than sex scenes. I don't think you can romance more. Actually, can you?
I'm gonna type that in right now.
Yeah, can you romance Morden? Can you romance Grunt? Yo, let's fuck. Or check.
Let's see.
Checking facts. Checking facts. We need to see if we can
So
fuck.
I'm looking. No, they said Morden's impossible. I saw a Game Facts question. Can you romance Grunt, Morden, and or Legion? And someone's like,
"Oh yeah, Legion,
bro, Grunt's only a few days old. Fuck you."
Oh no, that's true. Actually,
Kasumi's a badass.
That'd be a nightmare in the Mass Effect world. Be like, hey, wait, hold on. How old are you, Krogan? 12. 12 what? Days old. Oh, it's like I don't know, man. You need to at least be 30 days old. Well, that's probably makes sense for their species.
Don't they grow like super old though?
Yeah, but like they come out looking like that though. So I don't fucking know. They come out being bigger than most humans and then murdering everything. So I don't know.
Anyway, Kasumi.
Aren't they like birthed weird? Obviously like the genophage is a but
yeah,
don't do they fuck like normal
I imagine
people?
so.
I don't know.
Yeah, looking like that scene in Nier.
Like, oh yeah. Like boing boing. I love you. Robots. And then the fucking what's his name? Adam and Eve or whatever. Come out of
this is birth.
Yeah. Anyway, but Kasumi, back to her.
She's cool.
She's a really cool character. So I think she's utilized well in the second game. I think she's I feel like she's not in a lot.
Third.
She's not in a lot in 3, but there's a lot of like revelations about her relationship that I liked. I remember. Like I think that's the time where you see like the recording of her husband or died or whatever, so you get to see who he is. Maybe that wasn't 2. Maybe I'm mixing 2 up, but
no, because that would be probably A, right, or 2, because it's Kasumi's soul and memory. So I imagine that's
right. Yeah, that makes sense. But she's a cool for a DLC character. She's pretty cool because like a DLC, you have to kind of fit this character in, just like, and also be able to take them out whenever you want. So
yeah,
in case they don't have the DLC. But she's a cool character. I like her. Yeah,
I like her a lot. She's one of my favorites.
Sure, that's fine. Legion, I love Legion. Legion's great.
Mm-hmm.
Legion is a character that should not work, but they make him like both funny.
And Gor and funny robots.
He's like a funny AI though. He's a robot, sure, but he's like he's more AI than just robot. Most robots are just like self-contained, but he's Legion. He's many. I love Legion because he's Javik if he was funny almost, because he's deadly serious, but he's still funny. And his voice is classic robot voice.
Mm-hmm.
He's great though. I really like him. I like his design too. I just like the Geth. Is that what they're called? Is that what the robots are called?
I think so.
Is that the robots? They're called Geth, all right?
Let me go look.
Geth. Is that the robots? I can't remember now. The ones that look like him. And his story is really interesting.
Yeah, Geth.
Yeah, Geth. His story is really interesting. So
I love the way you get him too.
Yeah. Don't you?
He's like breaking. You have to think if you want to utilize him or not. Everyone's like, don't do it.
Right. Yeah, that's right. And I remember Tali just like hates him.
Yeah,
because it's a Geth thing.
Yeah, because that's what her race.
Yeah, they fought.
Yeah, but I like that they kind of had that like revelation. They remember the last like mission of like 3 with them together. They kind of had was it 3 or 2? I forget if it was 2 or 3. Where they had the mission, they kind of came together and they're like, all right, we're cool.
That would make sense for 3, right?
Yeah.
Unless Legion's dead, because I think Legion could die, right?
Yeah.
Because can you sacrifice him?
Everyone could die in Mass Effect, so you could literally just.
I know. I meant like separately. Is there a moment where he has to sacrifice himself in 3, like early in the game or something?
Maybe.
Or am I remembering that wrong? Because I thought he had like sacrificed himself at one point.
That makes sense.
And you could choose if he does or not. Why am I thinking that? Maybe that was just part of the suicide mission. I don't remember. Whatever.
It sounds right, but yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. Anyway, he's a great character. I put him in A also.
Where in A?
I like him more than Kasumi, but I guess you decide if you want him above or below her.
Okay, how about this? I dropped Thane down here, and we put.
Okay, that.
Or would you rather?
That's fine. That's fine.
I like Kasumi. She's like probably my second favorite.
I just think Kasumi is not used enough because like both Legion and Thane are main characters.
Yeah,
that's fine. You leave it right there.
No, I got that. I'll do that. I get that. DLC. That's a fair point.
But whatever. I mean, if you like them, that's fine. Yeah.
All right, Ashley.
All right, Ashley's weird because I don't like her in the first game. The second one leaves a really bad first impression if you've never played the first one because the second game leaves her first impression is really bad in the second game, especially if you haven't played the first game because she immediately is like, Shepard, you're a betrayer or something, bye, and then you don't see her throughout most of the game. I'm like, all right, she doesn't even trust you until the next game. I'm like, okay, and then like she's your friend again in the third one, and I think most people, I'm assuming, romanced her in the first game because people hate blue people, I guess, racist or speciesist, I guess. But yeah, I find her bland. I like the voice actor. I really like the voice actor. She was also in BioShock Infinite. But I just don't.
Which, off topic.
I don't hate her. I give her a C, straight up C. But
where in C?
I don't hate her. Just a normal C. So I guess right below, or I guess right there.
I thought you liked.
Right
it
there.
Seems like you liked.
I like James more as it goes.
I like how the humans are just like, it's
true, just
though.
Normal humans. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Mass Effect, yeah. Even the humans that are here on the top are like weird. Like Jack is all fucked up because she has biotic powers.
Yeah.
And then Kasumi goes invisible and shit. So it's like.
I was gonna say it's off topic, but Jason Schreier's book comes out this week, and it has a whole chapter on BioShock Infinite.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't sure if you about the development of it.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't sure if you were interested in reading that or not.
I know a lot about that, but yeah, I'll probably read that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
I'll read it offline. I'm sure someone will post it. I don't want to buy a whole book just to read it.
Yeah, you don't read though. That's why.
Yeah, that's why I just can't read.
He just looks at the words. It's like, ooh, pretty weird.
I have an easier time reading Braille. That's how bad I am at reading.
But off that, I think out of all the human characters that are just kind of just like not crazy powered, I think Miranda's the strongest of them all.
Yeah, I actually a lot of people don't like Miranda because there's a lot of like, oh, I'm the best, because she does have powers. Obviously, she was also engineered to be the best, and that's it. She always flaunts that, but she flaunts it in a way that's like almost not sad, but like as a negative, like because she was built to be that, and she almost talks about it like it's a negative.
Yeah,
like, oh, I was made to be the best or whatever. Not in the beginning, but as you learn more of her character, you learn that.
I like her from the beginning,
I mean, I would give her an A, but they're gonna conceal the cheeks, so I'm gonna have to give it a lower. So F.
Well, no, we want to give it A, but you can't bump it down to B because there's no booty. So
none of the cheeks. I don't see cheeks.
And
anymore,
then they can't. They had no cheeks, so they can't give them C.
Every shot where there should be cheeks in Mass Effect 2 and 3 in the new one is a grade lower.
Yeah, so
maybe we'll wait
we're gonna put her in A. But just make a mental note, everyone watching this, that any shot they crop out her butt, drop them down a level.
Or they don't add more butt shots, crop down. Like just like, oh, this shot,
the Whedon cut.
Shot of Thane dying is really sad. But what could make it even better is if there's a shot of Miranda's ass. And
the Whedon cut.
The Whedon cut, yeah. Oh man,
she's A though.
To be fair, that Whedon tried. I mean, adding ass shots was weird, but he tried to cut down a 4-hour movie to 2 hours.
Imagine asking, what'd be funny is land on Gal Gadot's boobs.
Yeah, that was the same joke.
And threaten her if she doesn't want to do it. He's honest himself.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying he's a good person.
I know.
I'm just saying he tried to cut down a 4-hour movie to 2 hours. Yeah, I'm sure that's hard. But especially
imagine doing all that work and then a couple years later, everyone's like watches the regular cut and they're like, yeah, fuck that original cut, fuck that guy too.
Yeah. What the fuck? And they act like again, we didn't, scummy, whatever. I'm talking about him as a filmmaker right now. When you're hired to do a job, I don't know why everybody's not shitting on Warner Brothers. Why are they not shitting on Warner Brothers who decided to do it, hired Whedon to cut down
Whedon's taking the brunt of it.
Yeah, why is he? He was just hired.
I think
anybody. If Whedon said no, someone else would have came in and did the same thing.
I think Warner gets flack for the whole. Why am I forgetting the actor's name?
Oh, Ray Fisher?
Yeah, Ray Fisher. Yeah, they're getting flack for that. So
yeah, that makes sense because they couldn't give. Actually, no, but Ray Fisher dropped like some Whedon bombs too. Like he was really mean to me.
Yeah, but I mean, still, it was like.
I feel like when Ray Fisher said that, he should have also said, yeah, I mean, he was mean to me, but this wouldn't have fucking happened if Warner Bros. Didn't decide, oh, we're going to cut down the movie we already fucking made into a 2-hour piece of shit, But whatever.
I'm surprised people. I mean, I'm not surprised actually. Like it wasn't amazing, obviously, but it was a really fun time. Like that.
Yeah, it was a good time.
If you watched it as a miniseries, that would have been great too.
Yeah, it should have been that, honestly. Because it went by quick, but I feel like if it was 1-hour chunks, you could process a little bit more.
If it was 1-hour chunks, but released daily, I think that would have been pretty
daily.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know a weekly thing, but like every day, just like do that. That would have been kind of fun.
I almost want to say they did that with Hateful Eight, because Hateful Eight was like 3 hours long. Yeah, and Netflix released it not daily, but they had it in like 48-minute chunks.
Yeah,
which is weird considering the movie's not that long. It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes. Like that's long. I get it. But like you would do that for movies that are like fucking like 4 hours long, like Justice League. But there's a lot of movies that come out that are 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I think his last movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes. Once Upon in Hollywood.
Good movie. That was I enjoyed that movie.
That was great. I wonder if Netflix will do some shit there. But,
so one last off-topic note about Miranda.
Yeah,
I've been rewatching Zero Time Dilemma, like the announcement video, and then I watched your reaction because I forgot you did a reaction. And shout outs to like Miranda. There's a character. There's a character in every Zero Escape game that just wears nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then when Mira shows up, Gor's like, "Yep, there's that character."
Yeah. Because they you have what's her name in the first game?
Lotus.
And then the second one you have let me see if I can remember.
I don't remember, so it's on you.
Fuck. I want to say it's like but she hangs out with Clover a lot. I forgot her name, but she's Alice, because that's related to the first game. It was Alice because she has like the fucking necklace just covering her tits and that's it. I'm like, whoa, they went nuts there.
Oh,
and then
the third
game there.
Jesus.
Yeah. I forgot what her name was. Alice, right? Yeah, because she's related to the first game.
Oh, look, there's some cosplay of that. Oh, interesting.
Of course. Well, hey, you know what?
Own it.
Whatever. Well, fuck it. Who cares? But yeah, Miranda. I like Miranda a lot. I would say an A. I'd say high B. I think she takes a little while to really get where she gets. That makes sense.
She's on the cusp of it. I think if she had like one more cool moment, she would have been totally A.
Yeah. I think her ending too, if you decide that should be her ending, where she does. We're in spoilers. But I think that's a decent death, but it's also one of the weaker ones. Like if you could decide against her dying there too. I think it might just be like building up her relationship. I can't remember how you decide if she dies or not there. Because I think her dad kills her or something, and she's trying to save her sister. Also the actress is really good. She's in what was that show? Chuck. She's in that show.
I heard that was good.
Yeah, she's in that. She's like one of the main characters.
All right.
Anyway,
let's talk about Morden.
S tier, immediate S tier. Just put him in there. It's not even wasting time. Yeah, I agree there.
All right. Well, what a character. I love him. I love his singing. What a fucking ending, dude. That might be one of the best endings for a character. Which
is great because his species are the reason why the genophage was going, right?
Yeah, they were. Because they kept making experiments on them.
Yep.
And they did the whole thing where they just tried to test something and it just fucked up. And then that ending though, oh my god, it's such a fucking powerful ending.
Well, I feel bad for anybody that didn't have him sing the I am a blah 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 Valkyrie.
Yeah.
What was it? The song.
Yeah.
Because what he said, it's still good, but he's just like, yeah, good, and then he just explodes. Like,
Yeah, he does a little mumbling.
That song is better, huh?
He does his little mumble that he does like whenever he's like doing stuff.
Yeah, because he mumbles.
Singing,
he's like,
dude, so fucking good. That's like one of the proper highlights of the entire series is just him singing and sacrificing himself, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah. Did you see that you could actually set him free?
No.
Did you ever? You never saw that? I saw it, and it's fucked up because you just like. I think Shepard just says, "Don't worry, just don't fuck them." Pretty much, just fuck the Genophage and fuck the Krogan.
Yeah.
I'll come out of it, and Warren's like, "Oh, all right, I guess I'll just leave." All right, bye, and you never see him again. It's just like
I gotta wonder how many of those choices are like people actively making those, like not like people trying to go for a Renegade run, but like people actively like because people do Paragon or Renegade, they go all good or all good.
But they're just like, well, because isn't that shitty though? Like you want to do Paragon the entire time, then there's one thing that's really right in the game. You're like, no, but I lose Morden, so fuck everybody. I'm like, wait, you're not Paragon, you fake.
Yeah, you fake ass Paragon.
You Renegade disguised as Paragon. You just let a whole species die.
It feels so fucking good when you get like your first like Paragon or Renegade option. You know, you're like, oh, we're doing it. You never not do it. You do it.
You never not. Yeah, I mean, but Renegade is perfect for those little moments where it's like you need to show somebody.
You shove someone out the window.
What I'm trying to say is when the reporter is talking shit about you, you punch her in the face. I don't give a fuck.
I wish I was a Paragon one too.
Yeah, Paragon, you like push her, or you punch the camera guy. There you go.
Or you fake him out. Punch and you just make a flinch. Make you flinch.
They should do that. I wonder if because I was thinking like, are they going to change that? Because if you're that would just be no.
I think at that point, if you change something that extensive, you're making it more stand out. I think.
Here's a question: are they going to take Jessica Choba out of the game? Remember where she just randomly is in Mass Effect 3?
Nah, they'll keep her in.
Yeah, I mean she was just. Her character was useless. Like,
yeah, it was just they wanted a cameo of the time, and that really dates the game too.
She joins you, remember? She goes on your ship.
Yeah,
and she's just standing there for the rest of the game, and like I don't think she does anything. I think you can have sex with her at one point. It's not a relationship, but you can.
You bring her into the back, and then
no romance, no like romantic feelings.
Yeah,
or anything.
That's Shep just having a hookup.
Like, you want to fuck? I'm like,
sure.
Are you the one that did the hot dog thing, or is that somebody else?
That's Olivia Munn.
That was Olivia. No, then nah. Oh, you're the one that licked the PSP. Yeah, that's gross. You know how many hands were probably on that? Come on, man. Switch up for Olivia Munn.
All right. What's her name again?
Samara. She's cool. She's very, very serious though. She's that's pretty much the only way to explain her character. Most of the time she's kind of like doing her like meditation shit whenever you go in her room. She's just like there meditating. There's not much to her character. I like her. She's very, very deadly serious. I do like her though. There's not much else to explain about her. I think she has like kids or something, right? Isn't one of them like an assassin?
I think something like that. I vaguely remember her. I wasn't a fan of her.
Yeah, I remember one of her daughters can kill you at one point. Do you remember that? Like if you're like because you're like romancing her and you're like hell yeah, and then I think she actually kills you and you have to restart the checkpoint.
Can imagine
like
if you
like you choose
I vaguely remember
and then she kills you and then you have to go back to.
Imagine if it started your whole game over.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be great. You die. You lost that whole thing because you just wanted some pussy. Sorry. That's how life
lesson learned, yeah. I wasn't really a fan of her though, so where were you?
I put her low C, I guess. I like Ashley a little bit more. Honestly, like Ashley becomes a little bit more tolerable later on in Mass Effect 2, and then she's pretty good in Mass Effect 2.
It's a ship AI, right?
And you could also kill Ashley, so if you don't like her, get her out of there. Anyway, yes, I love Edie. Hell yeah. Now here's the thing. Here's
So hold on, wait, really quick. Hold that thought. Can you hold that thought for a second?
Okay.
I love I just it flipped my head again. Saints Row's spoof of all this.
Yeah, all the sex scenes.
All right, it says building up. Hey, you want to fuck? Sure.
Yeah, you want to fuck? Yeah, you want to fuck? I'm like, yeah. And I love the robot. Who's the robot in there? It's just like, hey, you want to fuck? And he's like, sure. And he's just like lower him down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's why, because Edie popped up.
yeah, because the robot. Yeah, it's really good. You want to fuck? Sure. I want to play those games again. I feel like they're aged pretty well.
Really sad news about. Did you read about the community leader today?
No, what happened?
The guy that's like the community leader for all that, he has cancer again, but it's coming back like towards terminal. So he's stepping back. He's leading the Saints Row 2 patch, where they're patching Saints Row 2 to be like up to par with the other games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's been leading that, but he's got to step down from that. But he's like, the doctor said it's terminal. It's you don't have that much time left. And he's still opting like, no, I still want to fucking finish this. So he's still working on the patch. But then at the end, he's like, what's the worst part about this is that I won't be there for the launch of our next Saints Row game, but it's gonna blow you all away. So
sucks.
Yeah, that really sucks. Kudos to that guy for pushing through. Like he really fucking wants his patch. So he's really pushing through. I'll have to find his name. I posted it on my Facebook today. I want to give him a quick shout out really quick though. Let me see.
I'm assuming it's Volition, right?
Yeah, it's Volition. Mike Watson.
Mike Watson?
Yeah, he says his last thing. I'll just fucking read it, whatever. Mike Watson here. I've been trying to come up with a good way to say this, but there's not really one. I'm stepping down as Volition's community developer. Stephanie Lord will be taking over the reins and temporarily handling Volition's social until a permanent replacement is found. The reason why is a simple one. The cancer I fought so hard with last year was only a temporary victory. It has come back with a vengeance, and I only have a short time left here on this earth. You're probably wondering what will happen with Saints Row 2 patch project. While I no longer will be managing community, I will continue to work on this for as long as I am able. Please understand that it is my 100% choice to spend my last days contributing to it. Both Volition and Deep Silver have been incredibly supportive and have always given me the opportunity to lead the project with a solemn vow to make sure that it gets finished without me. We have also been planning this for this eventual moment and brought on additional programming help to support some time ago to make sure it happens. While I'm hesitant to give away to give any kind of timeline, I can say that I have made huge strides. We have huge strides made. I'm confident that we'll meet everyone's high expectations and standards, including mine. Anyone that knows me understands that I have the deepest love for both Volition and our community. I hope I was able to shine a light on how we were able to make games as both developers and people and make everyone's day just a little brighter in some small way. Oh, and one last thing. Well, I probably won't be here to see the launch of our new Saints Row game. It's absolutely going to blow the roof off. I'm beyond proud and to have given part of bringing it to life.
Damn.
Sorry, I know that took a sad turn, but at least give a shout out. Saints Row.
Shout out.
Saints Row is fucking awesome. If you haven't out there and not played it, maybe even this patch project will be a really good way to start. But awesome series. Some of the most fun I just have in video games. So much fun to just fuck around in, and it makes me laugh. And shout outs to that dude.
Shout outs.
Fucking huge kudos for him. Like he's dedicated to that project. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna. Yeah. So.
Wait, but it's just a patch.
Yeah, it's a patch project. I guess to like because I mean they remastered 3. 4's been up there.
Yeah.
2 is a game I never really got into, but I've heard people who love 2.
2 is like the sweet spot between 1 and 3. Like one is kind of crazy, but still kind of like GTA-ish, kind of serious.
It's very much
a little bit more arcadey, especially the way it looks. 2 is like where it gets a little bit more crazy. Like there's a mission where you're I think you have like a sewage truck and you're like shooting shit over houses. So it's like it's getting crazy, and then 3
just said fuck it.
It fucking loses its mind.
No one man should have all that power.
Yeah, which is weird because that trailer is just like, all right, it's weird, but it's just like, all right, it's stylistic. Then you play the game, and there's big dildos. And shit. Like, what the
dubstep
fuck?
gun in 4.
Did you ever see the one trailer for Saints Row the Third?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Saints Row 3 or Saints Row 4.
Saints Row 3rd. No, it was Saints Row the Third.
Was it?
Maybe that was 4.
I think it was 4 because I think that was Dubstep Gun.
4 was the one where like they announced it, but they did a really cute thing there where it was oh man, you've been waiting for it. Here it comes, and then they spell out Saints Row 4, but they forgot like one of the letters. And they're like, oh shit, and then they go back and they spell it out again.
I'm really in the mood for a new Saints Row game, so I'm happy. I'm excited to see whatever that new one is, and yeah, like I was gonna say is 3 or 2 is very highly regarded by the people that do love it. So yeah. Good on him, and kudos again to him. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Back to Mass Effect. Edie's awesome. I love Edie.
Edie's awesome. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, Edie's great. I was going to say I really, really like Edie as the robot, but I liked her more when she was just an AI. I don't know. There's something about just an AI being kind of sassy. I like. Also, I hate her hair. Her hair looks stupid. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, she looks dumb. Like, what? Who makes an android that looks? Remember the android that she was before, like the actual android before Edie took over that body?
Was she? This is kind of a weird reference.
She was just like an assassin robot, and you have to chase her down, and then you're like, well, we could keep the body or whatever for some reason.
Yeah.
I think they have to keep the body to get like information, and then Edie decides I'm gonna put myself in the body because I can do that shit. I think that's what happens. But she has like the hair that looks like that, except it's like I'm like nobody notices her hair is like one giant.
If I had the time to do multiple playthroughs of Mass Effect, which I don't because my backlog's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I would love to have a whole game just where I'm just taking Edie and Legion together, just the robot crew.
Yeah. Hell yeah, robots. Get them romantically involved.
Edie
and is. The Joker's like, what the fuck?
Where do you put it? I'm thinking A, B.
I'm gonna say low A.
Sure. Lowest A or just
right in between Kasumi and Grunt.
All
right, Tali. I know you love Tali.
Yeah, I think where's my
Tali's great.
Yeah, I have my statue of let's see.
Oh yeah.
You can see it right there. Right in front of the huddle, that fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Protecting you from the huddle.
Huddle is what exactly Adrian wants to do to Tali because he loves her so much.
I love Tali.
Not Huddle, just
Yeah, just everything about Tali. I love the voice. I like the kind of like naivety, innocence of her, but like still badass when she needs to be. Unfortunate that whole
the fucking
deviant art shit or something like that they did, or they just like grabbed the picture online.
They took a stock photo.
You have fucking artists that literally create whatever. Have one of them just fucking think of shit and do that.
That's why it's just like I don't.
Some of the Mass Effect 3 shit was so fucking weird.
Obviously, they were rushed. I bet what happened was that was like maybe like right before it went gold, and someone was like, you know what?
That was like standard art.
Yeah, that was like standard art that they were supposed to go back and like.
Yeah, that's probably like 100% what happened.
It's either that or like the last second someone realized, oh shit, that stock photo's in there. It was just a regular stock photo.
Quick, and they didn't have time to put little things on her or something.
Yeah, they put a little thing, give her two fingers instead of 4. Like,
I wonder if that'll be updated actually, huh? That's because they got
fucking better.
They got flack for that.
Yeah, I mean they can use it. It's technically free if they just buy it, right? Because but they, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna say they'll just delete that entire scene. I bet that's what.
It's a nice scene.
It's weird. It's weird because no, it's not. It's after she dies, right? Like, and he looks like the picture or something, or is it after you like?
No, I think it's after your. I think it's after your romance.
Yeah, romancer.
Yeah,
because she can die at one point.
I remember seeing it, and I don't think she died.
Okay. Yeah, I think you could see it either way. I think maybe if she dies, it's a different version of that. But I think she does. She can get killed in Mass Effect 3 at one point. And pretty much every character can get killed almost in Mass Effect 3. Well, every character you like, at least it seems like. In Mass Effect 3, Ashley can get killed at one point. Well, not that I care for, but a lot of people do. Obviously, these characters.
Tali's awesome. I love her. I love her moments. I just love the character as it is. Because she was 9 too, right?
Tali's in 2.
No, she was not 2. No, sorry, 1. You couldn't romance her in 1.
She wasn't in 1. No, she was introduced in. No,
she was introduced in 1, but you couldn't romance her.
Yeah, you can. That sucks.
So I have to be loyal to Tali and just not fucking Mass Effect 1.
Yeah, that's true. I'm still wondering. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. If I want to go femme shep or male shep.
I go male shep.
I'm thinking femme shep, and I just want to fuck everything. I don't even care. I'm fucking everything I'm allowed to.
Dude, yeah, no judging on this.
Yeah, that's true. I could just go whatever.
It's a fuck ship.
Krogan, whatever, a
Legion,
pound of dirt, whatever it is. It's like a mound of dirt. I'm coming. Yeah, Edie, fucking Joker's fucked up legs, anything. I don't care.
I know I'm not gonna be able to play this multiple times as much as I really would love to just go through it a couple times. Playing all 3 games is gonna take a lot, so I'm just gonna go through with whatever.
How about you switch your games gone by to one of the Mass Effect games?
Yeah, why don't we all do that?
You just had your games gone by. Fuck.
Yep.
So we'll have to wait until July.
And I'm not swapping July. I'm not getting that for a long time. I need.
Why not? You get to celebrate your independence with Mass Effect 2. It's like,
yeah. When he carries that flag in the cover.
Nothing says America like a suicide mission gone right. I was gonna say wrong, but if you're smart, it's gonna go right.
Tally's S.
Sure.
I fucking love her.
I accept that. She's great. I love her.
I'll put her above Mordin. I personally, she's my favorite character in the whole franchise, but I know Liara has a bigger legacy than her.
Well, you can put her above Liara. That's fine.
Garristy's number 1 though.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is a weird one to end off with. Well, one thing I do want to say is that the voice actor did pass away. I forgot the voice actor's name, but he has a great voice. He was great in the game.
Yeah,
I just don't.
The mission they gave him wasn't that like amazing, and yeah, the moment
he's a rough and gruff like mercenary type,
I wish they gave him more. Again, the problem with Mass Effect when you look back at it, and it's not really the problem in the moment because you don't really mind. There's so many cool things happening. It's okay, but the problem is that the human characters have very human problems, and when you're on an intergalactic scale, doesn't resonate with you as much because everyone has this crazy backstory of like, oh, Tally and this robot had this war, who else fucking Grunt has this genocide that he's the baby of, everyone has these cool stories. And then it's fucking Jacob and Miranda are like, yeah, my dad sucks.
Yeah, my dad, he sucked.
Yeah, and then what's his name? Who's the what's it?
Jacob?
No, who's the dude, the buff dude again that I didn't like?
James.
Yeah, and he's like I'm a badass, and I'm gonna talk shit to you.
He has a pretty not deep backstory, but he has a backstory.
Sure,
obviously they made a whole movie about him. Right?
Yeah, I'm exaggerating, but Zaid was cool. I like the rough and gruff, but I wish they could have done something with it, like make him like some sort of like crippled, like disastrous.
I like that he was an older character.
Yeah.
I did like that. I like that. Like all these guys are pretty much like, even look, fucking Grunt is like 8 months old, 8 days old. I'll get to
the cool thing about this, when you look at from when you even zoom out, is every one of these characters brings so much to the table. Even fucking Kaden, no one fucking likes him, but like everyone brings a different aspect, even if it's not good. Everyone's their own character. No one really overlaps too much, which is cool because there's so many combinations of what you could do, which is what Mass Effect really made awesome.
Right. And also, I guess what we should go back to Rex, because he does show up in the other games, like, doesn't he? Like, I feel like we need to talk about him. Right? Don't you think? Because he does show up in the other games. It's not like we never. Like I said,
he's still a cool character.
He is a cool character. We have to at least rank him. I feel like from what we experienced, we should rank him from what we got.
How is
because you can decide if he dies or not in the beginning. Because in the first Mass Effect, I think Shepard's the one who decides to kill him or not. So you and that little comic thing. Remember that little comic thing that bridges 1 and 2, so you can make all the choices. You can decide to kill him or not. He'll be in the game.
You know what? Here's the thing. I think it's unfair for us to judge just based off that. However, I do love his story and I like where it goes. So I'm willing to put him in. I want to put him next to Grunt because they're kind of like the opposite ends of each other, but they're the same character in a lot of ways too.
Yeah.
I think that's just fair because they both replace each other.
Put him there. There you go.
All
right. So Kaden's last, as I'm sure everybody predicted, we'd say. I'm sure there's a lot of Kaden defenders out there. Like I want to like Kaden, I just don't. Maybe I'll like him
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I'll wake up. I love that guy.
I'll wake up and be like, Kaden, yeah.
Your playthrough should be befriending everyone you hate the entire
Yeah.
way through.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Playing Mass Effect 1 and just focusing on everybody I hate. So Kaden.
That's it.
That's it. No, maybe Ashley because she's kind of a douche in the first game, which is unfortunate because I think those are the two you start off with is Kaden and fucking
Yeah,
Ashley.
but then they knew they were
Like literally they're there the second the game starts.
But then they knew they sucked so much that they kicked him out of 2.
Yeah, well you get to decide which one. Which
You
one dies? So
decide.
which one dies? It's another one of those Walking Dead situations where one of them dies and then in the next game,
then one of them flies.
They're there, but not really. Like they're just like go over there. Anyway,
that's our Mass Effect list.
Yeah, that went
on
longer than I thought.
Yeah, it's fine. There you go. I'm very excited to replay this franchise.
Yep.
Only 2 games. The first one releasing finally.
Yep.
It's getting localized.
And then we'll get that 4th game, the only 4th game coming in the next 10 years or so. You know how BioWare is. Hopefully it's nowhere near as fucking shit poor as the last couple games they've made. Oh God, please no. Oh, God. They haven't even shown any gameplay for Dragon Age.
Yeah, and they weren't ready.
They announced that 3 years ago.
I'm sure that was like the first instance. Someone that morning is like, "Oh fuck, let's just make the logo."
Yeah. Oh, Mass Effect, please be at least like I want it. I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to say Mass
75.
Effect 4. I'm going to say Mass Effect 4 is coming out 2023.
Maybe, and it might even be slower because of COVID.
That's true. All right, so 2024. maybe early 2024.
Anyway,
no, I feel like Mass Effect should be. No, actually, I think most Mass Effect games are in the beginning of the year. Besides the first game, I think 2, 3, and Andromeda all came out in the beginning.
March had
Mass Effect 2 was like one of the first games.
In January, Mass Effect 2.
That was one of the first games of the decade.
Anyway,
good start.
That's your Ranksters.
2010, one of the best years in games.
We're trying to post these every Monday. We got to catch up. That might be inconsistent for the next week or 2, but then one of these weeks coming up, we're gonna barge 4 or 5 of them, and we'll be on time.
Sure.
But there's your Ranksters.
There it is.
There it is.
Go to hell.
Go watch Blue Rubies on Thursday. Twitch.tv/ThePunked. Go watch Games Gone By. I don't know what tomorrow's episode is. What's the one?
Wait, if it was Frog Fractions last week, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of Brothers? Did you put Brothers up already? I don't know.
I think Brothers is already up.
Frog Fractions was a March one last year, right?
That was a bonus one that I just randomly sprung on David. So
yeah. So whatever the March one I think was, because I think that was March.
Let me see.
So whatever the official March one was. He's figuring it out.
I know now. I really want to figure it out before I end this.
Yeah, he's doing it. Figuring it out, decoding the mystery. Get your decoders out.
Watch Dogs 2. I forgot all about that.
Oh yeah, Watch Dogs 2. No wonder I forgot.
Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, same. In my pick.
Yeah, and you love that game. All right.
Anyway, go watch those.
That's it. Go to hell.